Okay, guys. All right. What I did is I ran out of brown lace, and so I spliced in right here, as you can tell, from brown to black. And once again, you can't tell. It's really cool. So what I did is went around the corner, and now we're right here at the end. Now, at the end, we've got to get more lace to be able to finish up. So what I'm going to use is my little awl, and I'm going to pull from the back side the lace through, and then you kind of tug on it a little bit, or pull the little ring. See there, it comes out, and then you just continue to do that until you get a lace long enough. I like mine a little bit longer so that I'd have room to go in through the back. So I will do one more, like so. Being very careful. You don't want to lose that loop. Okay, that should be plenty. All right, and that loop is good and secure right here. It's got a good foundation. You don't want that. You want it just to be just like it is laying down, which is really nice. And the reason why it's nice, I think, is because this is it's nice goat skin, kid skin, I guess you could call it, the baby goat. Does really good with the lace. It's about a 2 ounce. I had 2 ounce in the brown as well as the black. Tandy used to sell it, and they still may have some, but if not, there's a company that sells only kid skin. It's called Shrewton Ash. Don't know how to spell the first name Shrewton, but it's on the internet, and the guy's really direct, but he's a nice guy, and he'll get you what you want. Like I say, this is about a 2 ounce piece of kid skin. Really, really good for lace. It's kind of a shiny coat. All right, we got 2 more. Let's see, there's one there. It's got a nice sheen to it, I guess you could say. Really nice stuff. All right, guys, we're getting close. Got one more to go, I believe. Always remember, go through that, just that one piece underneath the ring. One piece. And then pull it through. Oops. Now you get 2 rings. Snug up that outside ring as we previously showed you. Pull that down, snug it up slightly. That looks good so far. Now then, last time around, all right, this should be the last hole before the lace. Now a lot of people like to pull some of the lace out of the back so that they know where they're at on that back side. So what we're going to do, pull this last deal of lace through here, like so. Now here comes the tricky part. Remember I told you to have the that needs to lay down there, this little piece laying down somewhat. Okay, what we're going to do, it's a little difficult to do, but I think you can handle it once you get the idea. Okay, you will go up through this little ring, bring it all the way up through there. Sorry about my hand going off screen, but that's all right. Bring it up to where it's just a straight line, just like that. Not too bad. You'll see the underside of the lace when you're facing it straight up. Okay, now what you're going to do, you're going to bring this back through your ring. Remember, you got your ring over here? do as we've always done through the whole process. Go through that last bit of lace right there, that single lace, and then pull this and make your second ring. Now, when you make your second ring, and did I get it all tangled, or let's see if I did. Yeah, I tangled it like a dummy. Okay, let me pull this out some. Got to get rid of my tangle. Here, how it just kind of pulled through nicely. Okay, I've got one more twist. That should be finished up there. Come on now, don't be difficult. Okay, I think I got it now. All right. Okay, now you've got your double ring. What you want to do, instead of just pulling that first one through, you want to go to that back side. Remember I said straighten that line up? Right there is actually that first ring that you're pulling. You want to snug it up just like you normally do, and then this will be a little bit longer. That first piece will be a little longer, and it is still twisted. What better time for you guys to see all the junk that I have to go through, but it works. Now then. Okay, now you get your last ring. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to get your needle. Now before we went up through that ring, that little bitty ring right there, now we're going to go in front of the lace, that in front of this ring, down through that same little bitty ring that we have. It's basically making a crisscross inside that little bitty ring. Okay. Trust me, it looks kind of funky, but it will be all right. Now then, you will pull right here on this back side of that big ring, and it will snug up right here. Okay, and always kind of wiggle it in, and that gets out some of the slack that is left over. And then take your last bit of your lace, and let me get to it. Sorry. There we go. Pull down there, kind of snug it up a little, wiggle it some. Okay, now then, that's pretty. That is done. Now you get the two remainder pieces. Remember I told you to pull a little bit out from the back side, just to make so you can grab onto it easily. Before you pull it out, pull on the snug on the top of it a little bit. What it does, it snugs in a little bit more right up here on the top. Pull that little bit out. Now you've got a long piece in the front and a really good long piece in the back. So, get your last piece of lace, find your needle, and what you want to do is go through the hole that you just opened right there, that last hole. And instead of going through, all the way through to the outside, you want to go up in between the two pieces of leather, up through, and it can be anywhere up in here as long as it's through the two pieces. And you want to wiggle, get it up in there somewhere, and bring it up through the lace, like so. Okay, that's how you'll look at it, just like that. It comes up through. All right, let's see what we got here. Now then, pull that up through there. Just about like so. And boom. That piece is done. Now when I get finished with a piece of leather like this at the end of lacing, I'll cut off about an inch away from the project, like so. That way later I can grab onto it and snip it off with the fingernail clippers. Okay, now we want to make a point on this last piece of brown that is left. This was actually the very beginning of the lace. And then we want to find this piece and get the needle off right here. Now we're done with the black. And let's see here. Here we go. Want to put it on here. Just like so. Where's my, there they are. Tighten that down. Okay, now then on this back side, you have that open hole right there, and that's what you're going to go through. So, and if you look at it, it'll lay down like so. So I'm going to find that hole. There it is right there. Okay, see, it'll go through, but you don't want it to go through. You want to do the same exact same thing as you just did. Go up in between the two pieces of leather through the lace. And it is a little difficult sometimes because you got to go through the glued leather that you just glued earlier. Plus you got to find the way to get up through the lace kind of in an angle to where it will snug up really nice. There we go, right there. Okay. Let's see if I can get it up into one more. No. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, guys. I know this is very, very tight. There we go. Okay, this is still the back side. Trying to get all the little twists out of the lace. And then it should go right up in there like so. Nice and secure. And we're basically done. We just have, all we have left is the trimming off the edges. Let me get my clippers right quick. Alright guys, here's this section right here. Pull that kind of tight when you're pulling this. See, I didn't cut it off long enough, but it's okay. My mistake. Okay, that did good. Then this piece here. Always like to grab it and really pull tight. That way I can get it without cutting off the actual lace edge. Okay, now then what we want to do, turn it back over like so. I'm going to pull up my red leather here just a little bit right here, and we're going to hammer this down to make it flat, and I'll show you why. I know you sorry dogs want me to hammer my fingers, but not gonna do it. Okay, now then, we have just completed a full lace all the way around. And when you hammer the lace down, it kind of seats in and it gets real thin and real nice and beautiful all the way around. See, I can't even tell where the splices are, so I don't know myself. I don't know which is the black and which is the brown because it's all one piece now. That's pretty awesome. Backside, just as good. Oh, I know. There's one place right here where my holes were just separated a little bit too far apart between this one and this one. But you can judge that when you're hammering your holes. See how close they are and how even they are there. But that's not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't hurt the view, the picture of the project at all. I mean, backside is just as pretty. It really came out good. All right, let me put you over on my other bracket once I get to you here. Okay, right there.
Landscape. Portrait. Landscape.
Okay.
Home button to the right.
All right. Okay, guys, that was it. We had a real nice finished product, back and forth. The lace all went really beautiful. Guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, taking the time to watch the video. I know it was kind of a lengthy video, but it was a really good teaching video for you guys to see the lace that we're working with and see the lace that we're really making a pretty project later down the line. If you guys like the videos, sorry about that. Gotta work on that. If you guys like the videos, please subscribe, like and share, ring the bell for notifications if you're already a subscriber. If not, please be one. Love to see you. Please comment on the job and just give me some feedback. I appreciate that as well. If you liked what you see, legendaryleatherwork.com. The titles are usually Blind Leatherworker, as you well know. Tell all your friends. Tell them to come see the videos. That would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to purchase any of the items that I have, legendaryleatherwork.com. There's a few items up there that you can check out. And please email me at karl@legendaryleatherwork.com. Get a hold of me if you'd like to purchase something or if you'd like me to make you something. And let's see, if you just want to give me a call and talk to me about a project you have or you would like to have made, just 817-903-5415. Okay, guys, I'll head out for now. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.